Stop. No, you stop. Let's see. Let's see. Yay! Ate at Steak and Fish City, South Walnut Street, Muncie, Indiana. No, that's one of the things I wanted to give gratitude for. Um, I got a free piece of fish today when I went to get dinner. Ouch. I won't say how I got it, but I'm just kidding. I do nothing but walk into place, okay? It's not my fault I'm pretty. No, I wanted to like really just spread like my testimony of today, like God, what God did for me today. I got free stuff everywhere I went today. It was awesome. Like I got free fish, from the steak and fish place, and then I got um free deck of tarot cards. I was so excited from Cat's Crystals, downtown Muncie, Indiana. And it's not even just the fact that I got a free deck; it's what they were. Like I didn't even know that there was a tarot deck, and it was so I was so excited because I went up. I was like, "Look, is this the only deck you have of this you have? Because if so, can you please like hide it for me? I'll be back in a couple days to get it." Uh, but she's like, "Oh, you can have it." I was like, "You're awesome. You're amazing." Labyrinth, Labyrinth Tarot. I was like, they gotta be mine. I didn't even know they made a deck off of the movie Labyrinth. So very excited about that. Very grateful for that. Um, but I'm working on like frustration with other things though. um, Also grateful for a little funny short that I made earlier, getting well over 1,000 views in a couple hours. That wasn't really nice. Um, I was proud of the short. Some people probably think but I don't care. I thought it was funny. And it's my channel. If you don't find it funny, don't watch it. Linda. Okay. Feathers are significant for somebody. Oh. Popcorn movie theater. Gonna actually use that tonight. After I get done with this reading, I'm gonna put on a movie and make me some popcorn and veg out. The letter E. E is for Emily. I don't know why, but as soon as I said E, I heard Emily. 333. IKEA. Ike or Isaac. The last name Mace. Nate. There's so many themes for tarot I want to see in Adam's Family. They probably do have one. Amazon has a lot. Actually, you know what else does is Timu. But I just never seen Labyrinth, and when she was yeah, I was so grateful. Oh, me. This is just because I normally do it and I forgot to do it. Subscribers mode in my chat, just in case I can start getting trolls in here and they want to like run their mouth. Well, they can subscribe to my channel to run their mouth. All right. So that's what I saw without separating the letters. So let's separate the letters. I, E, T, tie. As long as I got my suit and tie, I'll show you a few things. Z, W, C, Wichita. O, J, someone's name is Joe. Orange juice is significant. Josie. C, 2 doors, 2 officers, 2 pass. Wow. 2 doors are opening for somebody, or two, 2 people's houses are getting raided. So CIERK. There's Eric. Z again. E N A U N and A. Wow, I guess I threw a lot more out there than I thought. Xena, Princess Warrior. So there's a feminine here. That's a warrior. Anna, Annie. Rensselaer. Oksana. Lucifer. Or Luciferian. Somebody could be a Luciferian, or the Luciferians could be after you. And trust me, I've been down that road. It's not fun. But God will get you through it. Something about somebody's crew, or someone's got a new crew. Somebody could be getting a new job. Nazario. Janet. Janice. Arena. The Weather Channel. Something about the Weather Channel. Somebody could be an AA or NA. Congratulations on getting sober. It works if you work it. I mean, it really does. I know it sounds cliche, but it's so true. Somebody is being weaned, like weaning a dog off its mother's tit. Like somebody's being weaned off of some kind of substance. Gonna say with the image of that, somebody could be getting off heroin, and thank God for that, because heroin is one I thank God that never tempted me, because it just wasn't my thing. But heroin's one of the ones that once you go there, a lot of people don't come back. Well, the needle, really. Someone's last name is Wiener. Zane. What's up, Daniel? Happy Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. I didn't get any tacos today. Where's my taco? Someone is a very caring person, but they get demonized a lot because people don't understand them, or because people are jealous of them. Someone's a Karen, or someone's name actually is Karen. I've heard that is awful, and life isn't the same. I've had several addictions throughout my life, and I thank God that that wasn't one of them. I mean, meth was bad enough. And I thank God with all my heart that I never was tempted by needles, because most people that go beyond, that's like a point of no return. Z H X 6 1 U L 32 B5 L 32. Someone's into bingo. 6 5 6 2 4 F D T. Oh yeah, somebody's really bad off. Somebody might even have been a really bad alcoholic. They might be going through DTS, and that could kill you too. The two drugs of the withdrawals, the two drugs that could actually kill you is heroin and alcohol. All the other drugs can just make you feel like you're dying, but those two actually can. And somebody might actually be going through DTS. Father God, Lord Yeshua, please, Holy Spirit, if anyone that watches my channel is affected by the withdrawal symptoms of DTS or even heroin, or if someone watching my channel knows someone close to them that's going through that, please send them an angel and help them get through it, and restore them and deliver them from that demonic spirit of addiction. In Yeshua's precious holy name, I ask and pray, amen. Yeah, somebody's definitely dealing with DTS, or they're dealing with trying to get sober. I felt that one. My heart goes out to you. Okay, Tennessee is significant. Someone could be a doctor, or somebody's a street doctor. Somebody could work at Pizza Hut. Florida is significant. Providence, Rhode Island. Somebody's on the run, or they're gonna be, or they're gonna try to run anyways. Someone's being cautioned to turn around, turn back to God. Napa Auto Parts could be significant. Like somebody could work at Napa, I guess. Something about Putin. Somebody could be a runt, or something about the runt of the litter, little man syndrome. Someone's 45, someone's 41, someone's 54, 51. January 6th, January 11th, January 4th, 5th, 12th, 2nd, 18th, and 23rd. Someone's 32. Someone's a Life Path 1, Life Path 6, Life Path 5, Life Path 4, Life Path 8, 7, 3, February 6th, February 11th, February 12th, February 5th, February 9th, February 4th, February 1st, February 18th, April 1st, April 6th, April 5th, April 12th, April 11th, April 18th, April 22nd, May 1st, May 4th, May 2nd, May 6th, May 5th, May 9th, May 11th, May 12th, May 14th, May 18th, June 1st, June 4th, June 5th, June 9th, June 10th, June 11th, June 13th. Someone's last name was Menendez. June 12th, December 1st, December 4th, December 2nd, December 5th, December 6th, December 12th, December 9th, December 11th, December 18th, December 20th. Hey, right now, for someone, hey, how's it going, guys? Um, Whoever is thinking about going on the run, if you will turn around and give your life back to God or give your life to God, you will be pardoned for whatever it is that you're afraid of, that you're wanting to run from. I just literally saw pardon as soon as I walked down, like looked down after I pushed the dice away. Someone, God's trying to give somebody a second chance, and you're running not only from Him, you're running from something you can't run from. It's either turn to God and surrender, or you're going to run where you think you're running from it. You're going to run right into it. Wherever you go, there you are. From Cat's Crystals, I'm going to go ahead and light this. It's a cute little heart candle, and it's pink. The bag is awesome too. I love the bag. Light a candle to send love to anyone suffering with addiction, abuse, abandonment, anyone who feels lost. God, please send love to anyone and everyone that needs and receives that message. We'll be going August 2nd. Someone's 27 years old. Someone's born in 1972. Communication. So either someone's heart is breaking because they're not communicating with somebody that they really want to, or someone's got heartbreaking communication coming toward them. And it's coming from someone from your past. Maybe they're going to tell you, not only, because I think more likely if they chose somebody else over you, that's obvious by now, but they might be calling and telling you who they chose and why. It's definitely someone, an ex of yours. And it's more likely an earth sign ex, or they chose an earth sign, but I assume that when I did the bridge of the cards, like, oh, I saw earth sign. But remember, there's a reason why this worked out the way that it did. So even though it's going to hurt, you're better off. Like, things worked out in a way to protect you, even if this was the love of your life, or you thought. God allowed it to work out this way because it wouldn't have worked out the way you wanted it to, even though at the time you really thought things were perfect, and maybe to your cognitive mind or to what you could see, your perspective of it, perception of it, things were perfect. But somewhere behind the scenes, they weren't. And God allowed it to happen this way so that you wouldn't get. He broke your heart to save your soul. And one of the reasons is somebody didn't know who they were, and they were lying about their sexuality, or they weren't ready to be in a monogamous relationship. So either they chose the opposite sex of what you are, or they chose somebody who allowed them to be promiscuous. And you have somebody very beautiful coming in because you were patient, because you took the L with like a champ. You didn't try to get revenge. You weren't malicious. You weren't hurtful. You just wanted the truth, and you patiently waited for it, and you're going to get the truth along with something very beautiful that you deserve very much. Because you made it out of your labyrinth. The color orange is really significant. And that reminds me of jail. Somebody could already be in jail. Or you're going to find out the truth of why somebody wanted you in jail so badly. If you resonate with someone trying to either that did have you falsely accused and arrested, and that's behind you now, or someone who tried to have you arrested under false allegations, you're going to find out what the false allegations were and why the person wanted you arrested so bad. And more than likely, whoever it was that was doing that to you is now in jail themselves. Or if they're not yet, they will be soon. Someone's name is David. Someone's name is Sarah. Toby. Oh, kind of don't like that. We'll flip through the energy. So that would be the 6th of poles. The 6 of poles or the 6 of wands. You got victory coming. Every game this person played with you, because whoever this is, they were playing games with your heart. I mean, they played some kind of game with the slingshot. They slung something at you. They played croquet. They played pin the tail on the donkey. Like, this person was playing games all along. There were 6 different games this person came up with, or that they have in their arsenal that they play with everybody, and you beat them at all 6 of them. Or you're winning the last one now, and you didn't even know that you were playing games. The king of junk. You know the movie. Look who it is. Oh, come on now. There we go. It's the little caterpillar on the first labyrinth wall where she it tells her which way to go. She'd have gone the other way. She'd have went straight to the castle. Oh, this is a king of junk. I mean, King of Pentacles is, I mean, it's a pinnacle, but uh, Ursa, well, an Aries or a Taurus, it's someone who was put in your life to make you think that they were your protector, that they were, well, you thought they were giving you the right direction. They were playing games, and they sent you the wrong way. Excuse me. They had the knowledge. They had the ability to tell you, hey, that's exactly where you want to go. You're right here at the gate. But they allowed you, and this is how sneaky the motherfucker was. He didn't necessarily tell you to go the other way. He let you tell yourself to go the other way. But even though he knew you were going the wrong way, he didn't tell you. Because there was a lot of eyes on him. He didn't tell you because he couldn't tell you. For some reason, if he'd have told you, he'd either gotten in a lot of trouble himself or something bad would have happened to him. See, like, there's a group of eyes here, a group of eyes there, a group of eyes here, a group of eyes. Yeah, whoever this King of Pentacles is, they might have even actually wanted to tell you. But if they would have uttered even one word that would have triggered you, like, into knowing some shit, this group of people, whoever these eyes are, it would have come back on him. Maybe he signed a gag order or whatever when he agreed to be a part of this game. He got whatever to be an opponent of yours, and if he would have gave a dog a bone, one of these pair of eyes would have either hurt him, or he would have had to pay back the money that he got, or he would have gotten in trouble for breach of contract. The Five of Wands. Well, he might as well just told you, because now he's fighting all these eyes anyways. This group of people that was watching him watch you. Something didn't go down the way it was supposed to. Either A, you found your way out of the labyrinth, or to the Goblin Castle, the Goblin City, and you still made it out or whatever, or he kept his mouth shut, broke his own heart because he actually really did care about you. And now whatever reward he was supposed to get, he's not getting it because you still made it to the end or whatever. You got through the labyrinth. So now he's fighting these people trying to get what it is that he's owed for playing his part, and these people ain't trying to give it to him. Eight of Feathers. So it'd be the Eight of Swords, right? Yeah, because... yeah. Someone... green, orange, and yellow are significant. Like I said earlier, feathers are really significant. Someone could be Native American as well. Or Somebody was using Native American shamanic like magic. That might that might be someone stupid. Realizing now why it didn't work. They were using shamanic rituals and curses against a shaman. Yeah, I wonder if that's why it didn't work. You actually made someone stronger because you were using things that you had no right to be using against someone who actually has the right to use it. The calling, the anointing to use shaman practices. You were throwing stuff at them. You just basically paid to send somebody through shamanic boot camp and to send yourself to jail. Some people's kids. Oh. And you got some man child over here so pissed off because they didn't get what they were supposed to get or what they thought they were going to get. Now they're wanting to tell on everybody, or maybe they already did. Maybe they were like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll go to jail. I'm telling everybody. You didn't give me my motherfucking money. I lost the love of my life. Well, and we all going down. That's not funny, but it kind of is. See, God has a sense of humor, and His will it'll play out every time. His way and His will is higher than ours. And what is destined to be will be. 1985, 1984 or 6 are most significant. And since I said 84, or someone in their 80s is the one who paid for this. It could even be someone in your family or this King of Pentacles family who's going to spend the rest of their life in jail because, well, you know, the rest of their life might only be like a year to 10 years. I mean, making it even to your 80s is a huge blessing. But my heart kind of goes out to this person though, because I think they knew exactly what they were doing, except they didn't realize who they were doing it to. But there's a possibility they didn't know what they were doing and they thought they were doing the right thing. But something tells me this person in their 80s knew exactly what they were doing, and they knew they shouldn't have done it. Somebody either walks on is on crutches, or somebody walks with a cane. Somebody could be in the Air Force, or was in the Air Force, or a pilot. And they knew exactly what they were doing. It could even be an ex-retired cop. But this person is a bitter old fuddy-duddy who has a lot of money and actually gets off on her, like, causing other people drama. So they knew exactly what they were doing, and they're getting what they deserve. Could be a Taurus or a Gemini. That's what I thought. I thought I felt more than one. 7 of Cups, or, well, the 7 of the Pots. What is the... Yeah. 7 of Pots. And then the Four of Pots, and the Four of Clubs. Right? Poles. I feel like somebody's a stripper in this story. Somebody created a lot of illusions and told a lot of lies about somebody, either because that person that the lies were being told on rejected this person, or it was to the person, this person, one of their gangs was they rejected this person to begin with, and then went around and told a bunch of lies and created a bunch of illusions so they didn't have to take accountability for being a fucking shithead because they ghosted somebody or rejected somebody, abandoned somebody. So not only were they a shithead in the fact that they abandoned somebody, then they went and told a bunch of lies and created a lot of illusions to make it look like they were the victim or they were the one that abandoned. And they wrote a check their ass can't cash. Because the plan was for them to come back and play Captain Sabaho. And right in the hour when we need a hero, we're looking out for a hero to the end of the night. Well, the guy, King of Junk, waited too long, and, well, the sun has come. The dawn has come, and Captain Sabaho is no longer needed. So now the King of Junk, confirmation. The King of Junk has to not only take accountability for being a lying shithead ghoster, they actually now have to take accountability for being a slandering fucking character assassinating bitch. And they have to watch that Wheel of Fortune switch from them being at the top to the person they did all this to being at the top. And they don't get to pass go. They don't get to collect $200. They get to go straight to jail or hell. And now I don't think it's going to be straight to hell. It's going to be straight to jail because they're going to watch as God lifts you and puts you in position to where you should have been all along. Your prayers are being answered. And if, this King of Junk hadn't been... So you got to pick a struggle. You can't be the fucking victim and the fucking bully at the same time. You got to pick a struggle. Hey, Sarah. And this King of Junk is learning that. You can't be trash and treasure at the same time. Yes, one man's junk is another man's treasure. But you can't be junk and treasure at the same time. You got to pick a struggle. September, Chicago, Pisces, Cook County. Somebody lives in Chicago, or they're from Chicago. Little baby, Brandon. So, little baby is from Chicago, isn't he? I'm not gonna. Absolutely, I'm not gonna swear to that. I don't know, but someone named Brandon could be from Chicago, or someone named Brandon is crying with a little baby because they wanted to be a king of pentacles and they turned out to be a king of shittacles. Linda, listen, Linda. Cancer. Or they listen to a Pisces and a Cancer, and well, now it's the three shittacles instead of the three stooges. the kingdom of shitticle. Leave you alone. So sad, but I gotta leave you alone. You're gonna get us killed. You're gonna get us all killed. Zach, Jerome, Judge Judy. Oh, looks like Judge Judy's losing her throne. Something about July. That ass is fat. Somebody was stigmatized or asthmatized. They saw a fat ass and they're like, ooh. Yes, master. I'll do whatever you say, master. Let me see that ass, that magical ass. Every time I hear, "Are you ready?" I think of the witch doctor and the frog and the princess because they let it poo, let it poo. I know it going, Glenda. We will be together soon. Well, it's a new dawn, a new day. King of Chitticles, King of Junk. The hour of Captain Save-A-Ho has come and gone, and you missed it. Indiana, Mary. Oh, I wonder where Mary's been at. Mary, where you at? I ain't seen you in a couple days, but then again, you're normally on when I go out late at night. I miss you, Mary. Sydney. I'm sorry. I'm sure you are. And I genuinely feel like whoever this is sorry, but you fuck around, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And, well, the Divine Feminine or the person that you played this game with was not a stupid prize. They actually were a very rare, very expensive gem. Robert, and someone still thinks of that night, too. Oh, and this person watches you, whoever they are. Iceland. Daniel. Someone's arrogance got in the way because they thought they knew you better than that you knew yourself. Tuesday. Start that business. I'm trying to find myself to be a better man for you. Well, maybe you should have made a phone call in the hour of Captain Save-A-Ho's return and said, hey, you know what? I can't be there right now, but I'll be there in a minute. Candles. Wednesday. Aries. And I was paid to do it. So, that's the secret. King of Junk, King of Shitticles, cared more about money than they did love. Or they just thought that they were smooth talking. They could smooth talk you into believing that they didn't love money more than they loved you, but they do. They love money more than they love anything, so don't take it personally. This person loved you as much as they could. Hey, yoggers! Hey, Stinker. How are you? I'm doing good. Someone's born in 1963 and 1964. Well, we got Mo here, even though the M is actually on the other side. It's on both sides. So we have Mo and we have Mom. So, but I couldn't get over the Mo, so I had to say it. But OE is what actually came out. And there was a P at the top of the deck before I started shuffling. So Poe, Edgar Allan Poe could be significant. Or somebody is obsessed with death. C, CEO. S. Somebody's extra sensitive. And I mean spiritually, not like somebody's a crybaby. Well, but then again, somebody might be right now. Because they wanted to act like they weren't bothered by you, but yet every time you weren't there, they were crying. Well, Divine Feminine don't give a fuck because she had to go through her dark hours crying too. But the difference is she didn't ask for it. She didn't say, "Hey, let's put a coin in the little pinball machine and see how long we can keep the ball going." Something about Washington D.C. B T best. Someone's last name could be best, or something about somebody's best friend. Z Zoe. He was told to get off his cell phone and he tripped. Oh, I had a student crying on me today. Wow. I guess you got. I couldn't imagine. Like when I was in high school, we were getting in trouble for pagers. Like, and pagers weren't even that big of a thing. Like, I mean, well, they were, but like it wasn't like people on their phones like can't get off of them. But I can imagine what teachers go through like with cell phones because it was bad enough with the pagers. Somebody's on food stamps, or somebody is going hungry because they are too proud to apply for food stamps. Trust me, I got to a position in my life where I never thought I'd have to be on food stamps ever again, too. By the grace of God, I got food stamps now. Like, I'm class of 2000. So we the same age, Sarah? Well, basically. Oh, Yoggers, you're the old fart. AU, Anderson University, or ACW, or what is that? AARP. Boaz. Someone's Boaz is on the way. Something about a boat. I'm pretty sure a big portion of teachers aren't teachers anymore. Oh, I mean, a big portion of teachers never were teachers. Like they should never have been teachers. I know that they say, well, if you think a teacher gets into it before the money, no, but there's other reasons teachers get into it, and they're still not. They're bad reasons. M F. Somebody's fuming mad. Someone's name is Matt. Balm. Something about lip balm. Someone's fabulous. Yager's it's just like a preacher not being a preacher. Like if you're not anointed for the job, like you're wasting not only your time but anyone who's listening to your time, like their time too, because you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. And some people just don't have the calling of. It's just like, would you want a doctor or a surgeon working on you if they weren't called to do it? Like if they didn't have the gift. I'm not saying a degree from a fucking school, a piece of paper. I'm talking about God's anointing and and healing and being able to do that. You wouldn't want them opening you up and having you on a surgical table if God hadn't anointed them for that job. Now, yes, granted, the physical realm, we want a piece of paper or education to go along with it. But there's certain people who never went into a classroom who probably could be trusted more with opening you up on a surgical table than someone who spent 15 years in a college. Like, and same way with teachers and stuff too. I mean, I hope it's few and far between, but trust me, am I getting high days? I got high with lawyers. I got high with doctors. Like, there's and teachers too. Like, they're human. a police too. They're human just like anyone else, but there's certain jobs and certain positions that you're at, preachers too. Like if you take on that job or you take on that position, it's not just a job 9 to 5. It is a role. It's a position that you take on 24/7. It's like a firefighter or an EMT. You're on call 24/7. Like 24 hours on, 24 hours off, whatever. But you are not. You don't go clock in and out. Once you get that degree, once you get that doctorate, once you get that title, once you get that responsibility, it's 24/7 the rest of your life. B. Balm. Like, I know I already said lip balm, but isn't there a last name Baum? Like Baum? Okay. I really don't understand why people do that. What is the whole point of one letter per? I don't get it. Oh, because you left out the. Yeah. Haha. Funny, funny. So 1984 is significant. Something about somebody's toes. Somebody's got a foot fetish. Like I've gotten that in like 3 readings this week. Somebody works at Lowe's. Somebody's a football player or a football fan. Someone's name is Paul. Somebody's pregnant and they've got a baby bump. It's starting to show. Salt. No offense to anybody, especially if it's one of the ones I was just laughing and joking with, but somebody's raising a Veruca Salt. Someone's raising a spoiled little bitch. And you're doing it to yourself and to the world. I mean, I don't know who it's for, but somebody's got a Veruca Salt in their house. But Daddy, I want an Oompa Loompa right now. Yes, Veruca, darling. It's okay to tell your kids no sometime. Hell no, not a foot fetish. Stinky, stinky poop. I think it's a famous name too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Like it's one of those producers or something on one of the reality shows. Or Full House is coming to mind, and so is The Real World. So I feel like it's a producer on one of those shows. Like the last name that I'm seeing. Hell no, not a foot fetish. Oh, kill me, Yoggers. Your twin flame is born in 1974. Or your false twin flame, sorry. But since I said your twin flame, maybe this time around we'll just go ahead and flip that in the reverse. So someone's twin flame is born in 1974. Okay. Somebody really wants to talk. We have an 8. We've got a G. O. M. 33. Q. Aries, Leo, Sag. Broke people shit. And some days I'm Sade, some days I'm Tupac. Don't fuck with me. And I was going to end the reading before I even pulled this deck. So that just went left field, and I'm glad that my ending card came out because, yeah, this might be someone's last warning. If you're doing something you know you should not be doing, if you are in a relationship that you know you should have ended already, you need to follow your intuition and do it because your whole life's about to get knocked the fuck around and you don't have to go through it, at least not at this point, but you're getting to the point to where you're going to have to go through it. Like God saying it's now, either do what I said now or you're going to wish you had in a couple of minutes, couple of days, because it's that close. And something about an a 8.0 on the Richter scale earthquake. Thank you. You're welcome, Sarah. I was thinking about it from the Golden Girls, but oh yeah, I guess because it's Frank Baum, right? Frank L. Baum. I think that's the name that I always saw in the credits. Yeah. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time. I might be later tonight, but I have an appointment early in the morning, so I don't know. Take care of yourself, guys.